Yo, what is up guys? CosmicGotme back with another video. Today I'm bringing you a brand new series called Characters Everyone Should Know. These are characters with unique playstyles that once you master them will help you win more games and level up your overall game sense. No matter what role you main, these are characters you'll want to know with solid side plays and flex matchups. For the first episode, we'll be starting off with the duels category, and the pick I'm going with today is Wolverine. His passive makes him one of the strongest DPS offense to come through a portal and overtime. In this video, we'll break down his kit, his game plan, the common pitfalls players fall into, and when to get the fuck off of Wolverine. Alright, let's get it. So first up, we're going to look at Wolverine's primary attack, Savage Claw. When you hit the left mouse button, you're going to unleash a chain of 4 quick slashes with his adamantium claws. The damage works like this. Each strike deals a flat amount of damage plus a percentage of the target's maximum health, specifically being about 1.5% of the target's max health, meaning that you do more damage to tanks. If you just mash the chain, you might get punished, so be careful when you're doing this basic. When getting in close, you want to build up your rage, and then kidnap tanks back to your team so that you can take them down quickly before they get heals. Next, we'll talk about Wolverine's passive abilities because he has 2 passives. The first passive he has is Berserker's Rage, which whenever he deals or takes damage, he builds rage, and the higher rage that he has, the more damage he's able to deal. You're going to want to stay aggressive and keep your rage high so that you can keep your damage at its maximum level without being too greedy to allow yourself to die while trying to build up that rage. The second passive that you have is to help keep you alive in the fight while we're building up that rage. Your regenerative healing factor. This is your get back into the fight passive. When Wolverine takes enough damage that his health will drop to 0, instead of dying immediately, this passive kicks in. He is granted bonus health, which scales with his rage, and the bonus health lingers briefly, and the remaining bonus health is converted into a heal. Next move we're going to look at is his dash. It's just a very basic small dash with a very small amount of damage, but it's on a 3-second cooldown, so you're going to be spamming it every 3 seconds off cooldown, which should be cool for the ability. Alright, next we're going to look at Wolf's Kidnap. This is a move on a 15-second cooldown that is going to be moving tanks to your back line and pulling them quickly into a death trap. Next, we're going to look at Wolverine's ultimate. This move knocks the opponents into the air, and then you hit the ultimate again to pull the enemies to the ground and do large damage. 2 things that I want you to remember that are important in this ult is that you knock your opponents higher than you go, so do not stay in the ult for too long in the air. The second thing that is important to remember is that if you kidnap going into the ult, you get to keep your fast slashes after the ult hits, which means that you can secure more finals. And last but not least, we have this Roar, which gives you 40% damage reduction. You're going to be using this move to start your engagements and to start your disengagements to get the maximum amount of value for it. Alright, so here's the play plan with Wolverine. Your job, Tank Hunter. Because Wolverine's damage scales off percentage of enemies' max health, that big heavy front line is going to be your golden target. So step 1, you're going to build up rage by poking the front line and taking damage. Step 2, once you've got rage and their tank is isolated or use their cooldown, pop your shout, jump in, grab the tank, kidnap them away from the team, and shred them before their team piles in. Once their tank is down, their whole team structure collapses and you can move on to their next DPS health pool and control the zones. Thanks, JD. Alright, we're going to cover the 2 big elephants in the room of when you're playing Wolverine. The biggest mistakes you can make and when to switch off of them. First, the mistakes that you can make. First mistake is chasing down squishies or backline targets. Since you do percentage damage, chasing the lower health targets gives you much less value. The second mistake is diving in without coordination or without cooldown setups. Because your leap and shout need follow-up, your damage relies on stacking rage, and being isolated at the wrong time often lets you get taken out before you can do anything. Alright, now, for all you DPS 1 tricks out there, I know I'm scaring you by saying that you're gonna have to switch off Wolverine, but it's alright, I'll hold your hand when I say this. You'll be okay, little buddy. You've done your job if you have forced them to switch off of 2 tanks. If you force them into a triple DPS or a triple support comp, you have done your job, Wolverine. Good job, little buddy. You can retire now. Alright guys, I know that was a lot of information, but now we have finally gotten to the end where we can start to watch some gameplay and pick up some tips and tricks of what to learn. Make sure you guys watch to the end so that you can pick up from my mistakes and from the positives of what I did to carry this game to victory.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Are you actually made out of iron crops?
So, are you actually a raccoon?
We're gonna fight.
Maybe I should have said trash panda.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? I'll take a cosmic flash over hiding that. Enemy ahead of us. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Some extra healing never hurt. Now you owe me.
Us against the world.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Enemy tank. Visible.
This is real firepower!
Let the devil out!
Control lost.
Like a bad penny, I just keep coming back. Better than my mutants. By the eye of Agamotto! Endless fury! Now you owe me one. I'd stay down if I were you.
Control seized.
This ain't my first rodeo. Sure as hell won't be my last.
Get in here, y'all.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Promise me you'll take it easy out there, Susie.
Benjamin J. Brown. You should know by now that I'm far from helpless.
Oh, I worried about you. I bet you should take it easy out there.
Well, in that case, we'll just have to wait and see.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Enemy ahead of us.
The mission area is going to capture now. The mission area is yours.
Got him, see, Rick?
Control lost.
I just keep coming back.
Misinput, calm down! You calm the fuck down! There's a misinput!
This is real firepower!
Shields up. Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Gotta hit him.
Control seized.
No holding back.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Best at what you do, Logan. Crystal clear from the
Some extra healing never hurt.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Us against the world!
Fury's almost yours.
Here come our next victim. I have become vulnerable.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
enemy located.
Alright, that wraps up my first episode of the Characters Everyone Should Know series. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to check out my other videos, and if there's a specific character you want me to cover next, drop it down in the comments. I plan to get to everyone. I appreciate you all for watching, and as always, win more, die less, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
For the